The old hospital on College Hill will serve patients from 1928 through 1988. Do you actually believe this place is haunted?
We've had people touched. We've had people see shadows. I've even seen a face in the basement.
Still has stories that it wants to tell, has its own eerie kind of feel to it.
I just heard it sounded like someone shushed me, and then I thought I heard whistling. 3 different times. Was it in there? I think it was like on one of the doors. Whole thing's went off.
The whole roof went off. It literally just felt like something tugged my shirt right here, just like this.
For tonight's video, we went to Williamson, West Virginia to visit the old hospital on College Hill. Williamson was named after a gentleman by the name of Wallace J. Williamson. He owned all the land originally in this area. Now, the old hospital on College Hill was built March 3rd, 1928, after the original structure burnt in a fire in the winter of 1926. The hospital was built by selling bonds to the business owners of Williamson and actually raised funds, completely paying it off by 1939.
Now, the building was a 50-bed state-of-the-art facility that would serve as a hospital for the next 60 years. The basement housed the emergency room, the radiology department, the lab, and the cafeteria. On the first floor was the ICU, the second floor had obstetrics, the third floor had medical and surgical rooms, and the fourth floor even housed a pharmacy. Now, after some time, changes would take place and they would move the emergency room up to the first floor street level.
In 1979, the hospital was sold to Hospital Management Association, Inc., where it served as a hospital all the way until 1988 when a new facility was constructed just up the road. The old hospital was renovated and began being used as physicians' offices for about 26 years, and then around 2014 it began being used as just storage.
In 2018 and 2019, the Williamson Memorial Hospital and Tug Valley Area CVB partnered up and ran ghost tours throughout the Halloween season. These were a major hit, drawing in thousands of people to Williamson, attracting people to the hospital itself. In 2020, the current owners, Tanya and Charlie, purchased the building with hopes to reopen it for paranormal investigations, which they did the following year in 2021.
Even though the old hospital in College Hill has only been open for paranormal investigations for a few years, paranormal investigators have reported many different occurrences at this location. From doors opening and closing to intelligent device interaction, disembodied voices and footsteps, objects being thrown, this location is definitely active. During last year's filming at this location, we encountered some of the loudest disembodied voices with a few of our friends, Brittany and Trinity, and we decided to return to this location alone and see what the hospital has in store for us. You guys are about to see what we encountered on our return to the old hospital on College Hill. Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. Tonight, we're at the old hospital on College Hill in Williamson, West Virginia, a location we covered on the channel before, but never alone.
Yeah, this is our first time investigating here, just me and you. Last year when we were here with our friends Brittany and Trinity. We caught one of the loudest disembodied voices, conversations really, that we've ever heard at any location. So it's been about a year since we've investigated here. I'm excited to be out here, especially just with two of us now, to see what we get in this old hospital.
And we're doing solos a little bit differently this time. So we have a random number generator wheel. We're going to see which floor we get to go to just by fate, basically.
Yeah, we might end up on the same floor at some different points, but you're going for your first solo, see where you end up, and good luck.
Yeah, so the first floor we're gonna count as the basement, since the first floor is also like the lobby area, and then second, third, and fourth floor. So let's see where I'm going.
Please be basement.
I'd rather not go to the basement.
Please be
third floor.
3. Okay. That's a weird spot.
Yeah, I feel like the middle floors we almost kind of neglect.
Yeah.
Because the fourth floor is where we had all the crazy voices with Trinity and Brittany, and then the basement is just scary.
Right. Third floor though is where that gentleman came out the window there and passed away, and we had some crazy SS sessions up there. That's where we've had people physically attacked at our events, if you're forgetting.
Yeah.
So
also, if you guys want to join us, we're coming here in November. HauntedNightsEvents.com. You can join us at a ghost hunt at this location. But I'm gonna go inside, I'm gonna do some EVP sessions, I'm gonna listen, I'm gonna try to see if they wanna slam some doors for me or, you know, run down the hallway or something crazy, and go from there, I guess.
Yeah, this place is notorious for disembodied voices, footsteps, doors opening and closing. That's what the difference is here. It's not always just EVPs and stuff. It's stuff you hear out loud in real time. So good luck, head on in, and hope you make it out.
Yeah. There's some awesome merch here. If you guys ever come to Williamson, West Virginia, definitely check this place out. Pretty small town, but this is an awesome location. I'm gonna close myself in here. I'm gonna close myself into the hospital. Kind of scary. It's not terrifying at all. Also, they're setting up for their haunted house here, so they have a ton of creepy stuff in here. Like they have this right here. They have a Michael Myers over there, dude. I'm just hoping they don't have anything on the 3rd floor, because if I get up there and there's like Scream or something sitting in one of those rooms, I'm gonna have an issue. But this elevator is like straight out of the Haunted Mansion. So naturally, I'm gonna take the elevator. Going up. We made it, 3rd floor. All right. I forgot how dark it is up here, dude. That kind of scared me a little bit. I forgot how dark it is up here, dude. I'm gonna show you guys around a little bit. As you can see, they have like a lot of different examination rooms up here. This area in particular is where we've had some very negative responses. We've had someone just shush me? Hello? I haven't even done anything yet. I just heard like, it sounded like someone shushed me, and then I thought I heard whistling. It was like, which guys, it's like, what, probably 1 a.m. at this point, 12:30, 1 o'clock in the morning. We just came from the West Virginia Paracon down at Moundsville, West Virginia. Great convention, go to it next year. But like, it was a good drive here. It was like 3.5 hours after the convention. So, I mean, it's late. Hello? Also, this is what Steve was referring to, Mose. He ended up actually jumping out of this window. Some believe he may have been pushed. But I'm gonna go into IR. I'm gonna show you guys this other hallway as well really quick. But the fact that I'm already hearing stuff and we just got here is kind of freaking crazy. I'll show you guys this hallway real quick though. So same thing, it's basically just more examination rooms. They have a ton of like little side closets and stuff that are really sketchy. They have a lot of scary writing on the walls as well. Really sets the mood for the haunted house. So again, if you guys are in the area, definitely come check it out. It's just creepy old hospital on College Hill. Get it? Because old hospital on College Hill. All right. Oh, brother. I turned around, I saw him in the corner. I thought it was the end right there. But like, this is straight out of a horror movie, dude. I feel like I'm gonna look down one of these hallways and someone's gonna be standing there. You know what I mean? Like just that eerie feeling. But I'm gonna go into IR. I think I'm gonna start down here. We were already hearing some whistling, we're already hearing some noises, so I don't know, let's get into it. My name is Dylan. I've been here before, been here multiple times. We love Tanya and Charlie, we love visiting this location. They've done a ton of work. We can see all the improvements they've made to this hospital since the last time we were here, probably about a year ago. Dude. I can't tell if it's like whistling or like laughing. It's high pitched, whatever it is. It's really high pitched, which is not good, I feel like. Can you knock on the wall wherever you are? Also, something to keep in mind, guys. We spend a lot of time at these locations and you guys are only seeing about an hour or an hour and a half of the time that we spend here. It's basically like a highlight reel. So we see your guys' comments, you want us to sit and listen a lot more. A lot of the times we sit and listen and absolutely nothing happens. That's part of ghost hunting. So just because you don't see it doesn't necessarily mean it's not happening. Can you make a noise for me wherever you are? I'd love to step into your room, ask you some questions about your life, how you were treated here, if you worked here. Knock over here, sound like? If you're in this room, kind of kitty corner, diagonal from me, can you make another noise? Can you knock on the wall? That sounded like it was closer. Can you make another noise? Can you knock on the wall? That sounded like it was closer. Can you make another noise? Can you knock on the wall? That sounded like it was closer. Okay. Because we tend to get activity in this room right here. But I guess I'll go over here. I'm gonna try some DR60 sessions, see if we can get some more direct responses. It seems like we're getting a couple noises here and there, not necessarily on request, not immediate. they might be a little kind of standoffish still because we haven't been here in like a year. Maybe they don't recognize us, but let's see if they want to talk. So I have this little device in my hand. It's a silver box. You speak into it when the red light comes on. I should be able to hear your voice, okay? I came into this room because I asked you to make a noise in here and it sounded like you knocked on maybe the threshold over here or the wall. So if you speak in this little silver box when the light turns on, I should be able to hear you. I'm gonna give you like 45 seconds, 30 to 45 seconds. I'd love to hear what's on your mind, okay? 3, 2, 1. Three, two, one. Let's see. Something like says get out. Get out. There's something at the end there. It's like, get out of something. I can't make that out, dude. Get out, Dylan, right now? I don't know. All right. I'll listen to you. I'll listen to you. If you don't want me in your room, that's fine. I'll get out. I don't like the hallway. Not particularly, but if you don't want me in the room, that's fine. I understand. It's probably personal space for you. I didn't mean to be rude. We're just here to talk to you. My friend Steve is going to be here in the building later with me. Sometimes we like coming into these locations alone to see maybe if it's easier for you to talk to us. Maybe it gives you energy. Maybe it's a little bit less intimidating. I want to try to ask you some questions out here in the hallway, okay? Like I said, I'm not going to go in your room if you don't want me in there. But I'd love to ask you some questions to learn more about you. Whether you worked here, whether you lived here, whether you're just passing through, how all this works for you, a little bit of everything, okay? 3, 2, 1. Are you a patient here or are you staff? Do you like having visitors? Are you trapped in that room? My name is Dylan. What's your name? Three, two, one. All right. Let's see what we got.
Are you a patient here or are you staff?
What does that say?
Are you a patient here or are you staff?
I don't know.
Do you like having visitors? Are you trapped? Are you a patient here or are you staff? Do you like having visitors?
I do.
Trapped in that room? My name's Dylan.
It's not as loud.
What's your name?
Nothing really too clear on that one. I don't know. They seem kind of standoffish. Like I said, if you want me to come into that room, can you make another noise? Makes another noise. I walk into the room, get out. Like, okay. I don't really know. I'm gonna try to go to the other side of the hallway. Maybe they're a little more talkative over there. What are you doing down there? I hate these long hallways, dude. It's like one of those things, right? Do you want to look in every single room as you walk by it? Or do you not want to look in the room? Do you want to know what's in there or do you not want to know what's in there? You know what I mean? Drop a comment down below. Would you guys walking down these hallways look in every single room or would you not? Because I feel like if I look into one of these rooms and someone's in there, am I going to fall over? Like, what do I do? I don't know what I'm supposed to do in that situation. All right, I'm going to try another session down here. Same thing. I have this little voice recorder right here. Should be able to pick up your voice. When the red light turns on, just speak into it, okay? I'm only gonna ask you a couple questions. If you don't want to talk to me right now, that's fine. I'm gonna go downstairs, I'm gonna grab my friend. We're both gonna come in here and try to talk to you. We have equipment, we have different devices we can try to use if it's a little bit easier for you. But I figured I'd come in here alone, see what happens. So if you want to talk to me, get ready. 3, 2, 1. Do you want to talk to me down here? Can you say 3rd floor? Do you like having visitors, or would you rather be left alone? Can you see me right now? Three, 2, 1. Let's see.
You want to talk to me down here? Can you say...
What does that say?
Do you want to talk to me down here? Can you say 3rd floor?
Sounds like it says it really quietly.
Do you want to talk to me down here? Can you say 3rd floor?
Like really,
Do you like having visitors?
really quiet, really
I'd rather
quick.
be left alone.
Left alone?
See me right now? Can you say 3rd floor?
3rd floor.
Do you like having visitors? Or would you rather be left alone? Can you see me right now? 3, 2.
Ooh, I don't like what, that was weird. That was like a weird voice, really raspy, dude. That was like a deep, raspy voice. I don't know, man. It sounds like it says left alone. Sounds like it says 3rd floor. They're very succinct with their answers, right? Like, I'm gonna give you exactly what you're asking for, that's it. Nothing more, nothing less, you know what I mean? So I don't know, I think I'm gonna go downstairs, I'm gonna grab Steve, we're gonna come in here and do an Estes, we're gonna do a serious session, we're gonna try them separately, we think, tonight. See if that changes anything, maybe set up some equipment and see if they can interact with both the seer and the equipment. Switch things up a little bit, you know? But happy October, hope you guys are getting ready for Halloween. We got some crazy, spooky videos coming up. I'm gonna go grab Steve and get this investigation started.
All right, guys, we moved upstairs. We're back on the 3rd floor now, right where Dylan just did his solo. I'm gonna go in for an Estes. We do have the REM pod set up there in the hallway, which I'll show you in a second. Yep. We want to do an Estes up here because you kind of said they were interacting with you, but some of them seemed like they wanted you to go certain places. The other ones didn't seem like they really wanted you to talk to them.
Yeah, it was very like, they'll give you exactly what you ask for and that's it,
right.
You know? So I said, I'm gonna go grab my friend Steve, we're gonna come in here and see if the activity changes. Right. We're gonna try the Estes and put out, you know, the REM pod, see if they wanna interact with that, because I was getting some noises down there, but nothing too crazy.
Yeah, and this, I mean, this hospital is huge. There's 4 stories and the basement.
Yep.
So we're trying to, you know, hit a little bit of different things in different areas here. We got a lot more ground to cover. So we're gonna do an Estes up here for a little while, and then we'll be moving probably down to the basement next. Yep. And do some stuff down there, because that spot's always just creepy and pitch black. So I'm gonna go under, he's gonna show you where the REM pod is, and we'll go from there.
Yeah, so. All right, so right down this hallway where I heard the knocking, like right across from where the room that I stepped into was, did the first couple DR60 sessions. That's where I set the REM pod. I figured maybe they want to make some noises down here, maybe they want to play with the REM pod, I don't know. But I figured I'd give them the option too. So like I said, I went downstairs, went outside, grabbed my friend Steve. He's in here now. If you don't recognize me, maybe you recognize him. Like I said, we've been here before. We just want to talk to you for a little bit. We don't mean you any disrespect. We love the history of this location. We love coming here, trying to talk to you, learning your story, learning more about the history of this location. Can you try to interact with the device I have set up? Or tell Steve maybe your name or your position here at the hospital?
The female voice, I couldn't make it out.
Again, we don't mean you any disrespect being here. We're not trying to intimidate you or scare you or anything like that. You shouldn't be scared of us. We're not scared of you. That red light in the middle of the hallway over there.
Male voice that time and I couldn't make it out?
Male voice. Well, I mean, when we were here with Brittany and Trinity, we heard a male and a female like talking back and forth. So that's kind of interesting. You touch that red light over there, it's gonna light up, it's gonna make some noise. I'm not in that hallway right now. It seemed like you wanted some space, so I figured I'd stay down here. I don't want to disturb you, like I said, maybe you're working.
Another male voice?
Can you try to speak up? Whoever's talking to Steve. If you speak to him, he's going to repeat whatever you tell him so that I can hear. Most of the time we can't see you and we can't hear you. So that's why we have all these devices and all these different methods that we use to try to talk to you. If you hear me, can you make a noise? Slam a door, stomp your feet, move a chair?
Come down.
Sounds like there's a noise over there. Are you over here in this hallway? Are you down here somewhere? Maybe one of these exam rooms?
It sounded like far away, if that makes sense. It was like yeah.
So you're down here somewhere? Oh, hello.
Only one thing, I think it's only one thing.
Only one thing. Do you only want to tell us one thing? That's terrifying. Are you down in that last room on the left? Can you slam that door right there? Close the door? Step out of the hallway?
Floor 3, it was very clear. Floor 3.
Yep, that's where we are. There's like that high-pitched noise again. Dude, there's like noises all around this entire floor. I don't know like which way to go.
Deep male voice said something alone. I couldn't make out the first word. It was like something alone.
Do you like it better when we come in here alone? So there's like dogs outside freaking out right now, but there was another noise down here. It was like a raspy breath. If you're in this hallway right here, can you make a noise, knock on a wall, slam a door? Are you scared of us? It seems like you're kind of avoiding us. I came up here alone. You told me you didn't really want to talk to me. You were pretty short with me.
That was a male voice and then a female voice. Male voice said a few words. The female voice sounded like it said yeah, but I couldn't make out like what the male voice said.
You shouldn't be afraid of us. Like I said, my name is Dylan. The guy sitting down is Steve. We're just here to interact with you, learn more about what happens when you cross to the other side. We're not entirely sure how all of this works. We're not sure if you have rules, if you're not supposed to talk to us, or how we appear to you. If you can just hear us, if you can see us. So we're here to ask you some questions. Does that make sense?
They believe, it sounded like it said, they believe?
Yeah, we believe in you. We've been here before. I'm surprised you don't recognize us. We've been here a ton. Usually we bring people with us. Like I said before, guys, we're going to be back here in November for a public event, but we do multiple events usually per year at this location. We usually bring like 10 to 20 friends with us. We take them through the building. We introduce them to you. We try to tell your story. Have you never seen us before? Maybe somehow we've just never crossed paths. We understand this hospital was in operation for almost 100 years. Can you see what color sweatshirt I'm wearing right now? Or what it says? We wanted to give you an opportunity to try to talk to us with both of us here. But if you don't want to talk to us, we're going to head to a different floor to someone who does want to talk to us.
That was weird. That sounded like almost like a little kid giggling.
Yo, that's what I heard though. That's what I heard when I first got up here in this other hallway. It was like high, I couldn't tell if it was whistling or just like a high-pitched giggling, dude. That's kind of weird. Is there children up here? Can I
By you?
By you? Is it you? Imagine the eyes open. I'd leave so fast. So
That was a little girl. That was a little girl's voice, and it goes, "Mom." It was like she was calling out, like, "Mom."
Can I help you try to find your mom? What hallway are you in? Sorry if you're lost. This is like the setup for every single horror movie.
Here. That was a female voice, and it goes, "Here." It was a really weird voice, though.
Every single horror movie ever. Like, oh, I'm definitely a little girl ghost. I'm definitely lost. Please come help me. And then you walk into the room, it's just like a huge demon. Which room are you in? Can you make a noise? Whichever hallway you're in. There's a lot of hallways here. You won't get in trouble. We're here to try to help you if we can. I can try to find your mom. Can you yell wherever you are?
Hello? That was another sound like a little kid again, like another little kid. It said, hello?
Hello. You can step out into the hallway if you can close one of these doors to show me where you are. I can try to help you. We're friends with Charlie and Tanya. I'm not sure if you've seen them around. They've done a lot of work here though, to make it so a lot of people can keep visiting this hospital.
I don't know if you're walking around in here, but I can like feel the floor like vibrating, like there's somebody walking, like to my right over here. It feels like footsteps. I can feel like the actual floor vibrating.
I mean, that's initially that's the hallway that I went down. It was right. I guess I'll go this way. Was that the wrong end? Or are you down here? Sorry if it's frustrating. You're trying to explain where you are. Ooh. That actually sounded like a little girl.
So I just opened my eyes for a second to check, and because I felt it again, and you weren't here on my right side. Yeah.
Okay, so I guess it feels like it's in that room with him. But I mean, this is where I was initially. Are you down here? Maybe in this exam room? Room 2? Oh, that's creepy. I don't like that. Like goes in like a little back room over there. Are you over here? I think I can hear you like moving around. It's like either they're not really...
That was a guy's voice, but I couldn't make out what it said.
Either they're not like fully warmed up to us, like they're not used to us being here. Maybe they just don't really want
That sounded like a female saying, like, can you hear us?
If you talk to Steve, that was weird. I feel like someone just like tugged on my watch. Oh, that was really weird. It was like someone grabbed like the bottom of it and just like grabbed it really quick. Anyway, if you talk to Steve, he can hear you. He's gonna repeat whatever you tell him so that I can hear you. But it's like, I don't know if they're not just warmed up to us yet. I don't know if maybe they're a little tired, they don't have energy tonight, you know? There's so many different factors that can go into it. Did you just grab my watch? Are you trying to get my attention?
Time to go. That was a guy.
Scary.
Time to go.
Okay. We're about to head downstairs anyway. Do you have any final messages for us? The way you said that scared me so bad though. Oh my goodness. Any final messages you want to tell us? Anywhere we should focus on? Any names we should remember throughout the night? I'm gonna sneak attack him from the area where he kept like feeling the vibrations of the floor and stuff.
Okay, so I couldn't feel you walking up just then.
Yeah.
I couldn't feel you at all. But it was like, it was like I could feel it like shaking the chair.
Yeah.
So like at the first time I was like, I don't know if you're in here. And then when it happened again, I was like, I'm an idiot. I don't have a blindfold on.
Right.
I can just open my eyes.
Yeah.
I opened my eyes and you weren't in here.
Well, it was weird too. It's like you would be really quiet for a minute and then
Yeah.
I'd hear a noise down a hallway. So I'd start walking down the hallway and I'd be like, okay, if you're down here,
Right.
like, you know, give me a sign.
Right.
And then I'd hear a noise in a different hallway. So I'd walk down that hallway.
So similar to what you said you were getting on your solo.
Yeah.
Kind of leading you around.
Right. And it's like you would answer immediate questions and then it would just be quiet.
Right.
It's like,
it was very sporadic.
yeah, it's like you heard the little girl's voice.
Yeah.
I heard a little girl's voice like almost immediately after that.
Really?
So I started walking down the hallway and I'm like, can you make a noise down the hallway? Can you slam a door? Show me which room you're in so I
Right.
can try to help you.
Right.
And it would just like go quiet.
The giggle was weird too. It was very clearly like a little kid's giggle. The little girl's voice, it was like, Mom? It
Yeah.
was like, it was almost like she was like she could hear.
Right.
Like, is it Mom? Is that like, you
Yeah.
know what I mean? Like calling out to like.
Well, because it was weird too, because that's like almost exactly what I heard when I first got up here too.
Right.
It was like a really high pitch. I couldn't tell if it was whistling. I couldn't tell if it was a
Right.
kid's voice,
Right.
but I don't know. It was weird.
know. Basement?
Yeah, basement.
Let's do it.
All right, guys, so we moved down to the basement area. So down here, they have the x-ray rooms, and they have a ton of different multi-purpose rooms. We have equipment blanketing this entire area. We have a millimeter over by where the furnace used to be, where they actually used to burn the amputations. We have stuff down by the x-ray room. There's a childcare room right here that we have some equipment in as well. So we're covering the entire hallway. We're gonna let them kind of lead us where they want us to go. And this area is also very well known for shadow figures and disembodied voices, that sort of thing as well.
Yeah, we've had a lot of weird experiences here over the last few years.
What was that?
What?
That beep?
I didn't even hear it.
It sounded like medical. It was like, I don't even know how to describe that.
Was it the REM pod?
I don't think so.
I didn't even hear it.
Almost like a heart monitor. It was just like a single tone though.
Oh.
It's like, brrr. That was so weird.
I didn't even hear it.
That's kind of crazy. All right, anyway.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, we've had a lot of weird experiences down here over the last few years. I mean, shadow figures. The door down there in the x-ray room opened when we were in there with a group of like 6 or 7 people. It pushed open.
Yeah.
People saw like it literally looked like that, like a shadow of an arm pushing it open.
Yeah.
And we thought it was you guys coming to scare us. And so I waited, nobody came in. So I got up, walked over, and I ripped the door open really quick to try to scare you guys. And there was nobody else in this hallway.
Yeah.
I mean, a group of 6 or 7 people saw the door like push open. I mean, it didn't open all the way, but it opened maybe a foot or so, like enough we could see an arm extend. It was really, really bizarre.
Yeah. So I don't know. We'll see what we encounter down here. But like we were saying, we have a ton of equipment set up. So hopefully it should allow us to talk with you. If you get close to it, if you touch it, if you interact with it, it should light up and make some noise.
If you knock on something, move something, open a door, close a door, whatever you want to do to let us know that you can hear our voice and you're willing to communicate. I'm sure you may remember us. My name's Steve, this is Dylan. We've been coming here for a while now. And we've interacted with quite a few people down here. What was that?
There's like 3 different knocks.
Yeah, was it in there? What was that?
There's like 3 different knocks.
Yeah, was it in there?
There's like 3 different knocks.
Yeah, was it in there?
I think it was like on one of the
Like
doors.
the door,
maybe?
yeah.
It sounded like wooden.
That door's wood. That's leaning against the wall. Are they all wooden? No, that's metal.
No.
Yeah, it sounded like this. Like, I don't know.
I don't know. That's.
I don't even know what that noise was.
No.
Hello?
That sounded like it was above us.
Did you hear that?
Yeah.
Hello?
That sounded like it was above us.
Did you hear that?
Yeah.
Hello?
That sounded like it was above us.
Did you hear that?
Yeah.
Hello? Can you make another noise for us? What'd you hear?
It was like either like 2 footsteps or 2 loud knocks, and it sounded like a woman's voice.
Hello? Is there a nurse down here? Mm-hmm. That almost sounded like a high heel.
Yeah.
Like a, you know what I mean? Like the hitting the floor. This is the symbol for high heel, by the way. If there's a nurse down there, can you make another noise for us?
Oh, wait, look. There's a crescent moon up there.
We should go to the Crescent Hotel.
I agree.
I missed it there.
Yeah.
Hello?
Are you trying to work and we're interrupting you? We're not trying to be a bother. We just love talking to you here.
We've heard people talking out loud here a few times. So we know you guys are strong enough. We know you guys have the ability to do that. There's a shadow right here.
Where?
On the green part, on this like cabinet.
Yeah.
I thought it was my arm, but then that would make sense because there's no light over here behind me. It was weird. It didn't look like a person,
yeah.
or anything, but it was like a little, it was movement like right up in that second to last shelf, like up in here. It was like in this area. And it moved like towards this way. That's why I thought, I didn't know if my arm.
Yeah, out of like my peripherals, I just started going.
Well, I didn't know. I was like, I didn't know what it was.
Yeah.
But then I was like, well, the lights are both in front of me.
Right.
I don't even know what would have like casted it that way. That's weird. It didn't like have a defined shape or anything.
Right.
I just saw like change in light, basically, like a
right.
movement. Are you getting something out of the cabinet?
It's weird tonight, though. They almost seem like standoffish.
Yeah.
Like they'll make a noise at the end of the hallway, and then you'd go to that noise, and they change.
They could just be busy working too.
Could be, yeah. Because it seems like consistently all throughout the entire night, they don't know who we are.
Right.
Like I'm like, we've been here before. You should
Right.
recognize us, and it's like that doesn't seem to resonate with them.
Could be completely different people.
Yeah. Well, that's what I said. It was in operation for almost 100 years.
Yeah.
You know, between the doctor's offices and the hospital
Right.
and storage.
I'm gonna knock. Are you able to knock back? I almost hear like faint whispering. It's like, it sounds like, it's like breathy whisper. It's like very faint. Sounds like it's coming from down here though.
I feel like a lot of the activity down here is localized in like the X-ray room.
Are you down the hall? Do you need help with anything? Can we help? Did you hear that?
Yeah.
It was right down here.
It was like a click though.
Yeah. Do you need help with any of the work?
Do you want us to grab some more slides for you? Are you doing some X-rays down here? Do you want us to send the next patient in?
We're here to help. If you're ever at a hospital and they call us in for help, you're in trouble.
Bad news. We're here to help.
Yeah. Sorry. Sorry about your luck. It's not looking good for you. I'm just kidding.
We can totally help.
We'll do our best.
It's just like talking. Did you hear that?
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
It wasn't here.
Is that in that room next to you?
Yeah. Well, this is what happened when I was upstairs alone. It's like I heard a noise in the room, and I'm like, make another noise. You want me to walk into this room? I walked into the room that said, get out. So,
Like, come closer.
come closer. I have a message for you.
Leave.
Get out.
Don't be here.
That's what I was saying during the Estes too. Maybe just tonight they don't have energy. Maybe they
Right.
don't want to talk to us.
Right.
Maybe it's a totally new staff and they don't recognize who we are.
Man.
What was that?
I don't know.
It was metallic.
I have no idea what
It
that
was
was.
in his room though.
Yeah. Nurse! Doctor?
Just looking at the diagram in there.
Yeah.
Looks like a baby skydiving, and it's showing you how to actually hold a baby.
You take them skydiving. Who needs help?
I kind of hope you get sent down here for your solo.
No.
All right.
No, thank you.
Because I feel like when you're just sitting in the dark down here, it takes on a whole different energy.
Yeah, it sucks.
Yeah.
It's not great.
Exactly. Yeah.
Here, we'll show you guys how dark it is.
Observe.
Yeah, you can see the glow from his camera.
You see the red light. That's about it.
That's tough. No. Are we in your way? Again, we're just down here to talk to you, okay? If you can hear us and you're willing to communicate, can you make a noise? Touch this device behind me, touch the device at the end of the hall. If you don't want us to be close to you, that's okay. We just want to talk, okay? We'll give you your space.
That's why we have devices spread out through the entire hallway. We're trying to give you some room. If you don't want to be too close to us, we're not sure if you can see us. We're not sure how we appear to you, if we do
Did
at
you
all.
hear that?
It was like back there?
Yeah, it was like movement in the room. I don't know
Yeah.
if it almost sounded like either like a cabinet or something.
Yeah. Like it opening? Like,
Yeah, like pop,
Yeah.
like the pop
Yeah.
of the, you ever heard a cabinet go pop? That's what it, pop.
I'd be so scared.
That's what it did. Can you close that cabinet if you opened one? Or make whatever that noise was again?
I can't tell which room it was either this
It was,
one or this
it was
one.
behind me somewhere.
Yeah.
Because there's a couple rooms over here too.
Oh, yeah, true.
Or if that was you and you can hear us, can you come out here and touch this device right here on this stool? All you gotta do is get close to it, wave your hand in front of it. Just lights up and lets us know you're here, okay? Upstairs.
What'd you hear?
It sounded like a thud or a footstep.
If you're upstairs and you can hear us, can you join us downstairs for just a moment? Been waiting for some x-rays for a while now.
If you don't want to talk to us, that's okay, but we'll move somewhere else. We're going to go talk to other people. There's a lot of people in this hospital.
It was in there.
It was in one of these back rooms again. I couldn't tell. It just sounds like it's coming from like this area.
Yeah.
I couldn't like, did it sound like it came from in there to you?
Yeah, it sounded like it came from in here.
Well, this is the door that we saw. Oh,
Yeah.
It was that door. We were all in here.
Oh, wow. That spider web that I pointed out to you, I walked directly through. It's amazing.
Better you than me.
Wow. I don't...
Oh, they're in the hall.
Can you step back for just a second? So we're gonna ask you some questions? Okay. Did you want us to step in here? Did you want us out of the hallway?
We did ask them if they needed help.
Yeah, true.
Do you need us to do some work in here? We help you in some way?
There's like another knob
Yeah,
back there.
there's right behind that wall. Can you touch that device again if you need a hand in this room? Or were we supposed to go in one of the other x-ray rooms? Around the corner maybe? If you want, you can just make a noise in whatever room you need us in. Is there a random for that to go off?
Yeah.
It caught us off guard because it hadn't gone off the whole time, so it went off and we were both just stared at it for a second. Nobody asked anything.
Right. If you need to drain our cameras or our devices to get some energy, feel free to.
You close a door, move something. We just want to learn what it's like wherever you are. We're not sure where that is or how it works. We're just trying to get a little bit of an understanding of that, okay?
Well, there's a weird noise.
I didn't even hear anything.
That was like the sound that we first heard when we got down here. It sounded like it was closer though.
Oh, I didn't hear it. And that's right here again.
Yeah.
Okay. Are you willing to communicate with us now?
We came all the way from upstate New York.
We are going to move soon, though. We're going to go upstairs to the second floor. We're going to try some different equipment up there, okay?
We've been trying to set out some different equipment. We're not really sure what you want to use tonight to talk to us. It almost seems like you don't recognize us. Maybe you don't remember us?
It's okay if you got to get used to us. If you want, you can follow us upstairs. We're going to go to the second floor now, okay? It's weird down here because usually this area has like a weird vibe, and it just doesn't have that tonight. It feels pretty calm. It honestly feels pretty empty.
Yeah.
It feels like pretty empty down in this area. Not a lot of energy.
That's one thing we usually feel throughout the whole hospital.
Yeah.
It's like it's in use.
Yeah.
You know, it seems like you're always in the way.
Yeah.
We're always trying to duck into the rooms.
Yeah.
But it feels weird tonight.
Yeah, so we'll see. Let's go upstairs. We'll try seer. Try seer session up there, and then we'll go from there.
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's go.
All right, guys, so we moved up to the second floor now. We're gonna try out a seer session. We also have a ton of equipment set up just like downstairs. We're gonna see what they wanna interact with. They seem like they're kind of standoffish tonight. I don't know if it's because they lack energy. I'm not sure if they just don't want to talk to us tonight, but hopefully a couple new methods will bridge that gap.
Yeah, so we tried to do a little seven this time, Estes and Seer. So he's going to do Seer right now. I'm going out here in the hallway. with our lovely mannequin friends we have over here. Super welcoming. So we have equipment kind of spread throughout this entire floor. There's a millimeter down there, a couple REM pods, that kind of stuff. The cool thing about the way we're doing it this time is Dylan will be able to hear. So he'll be able to hear if activity is occurring, because it doesn't matter if he can hear the questions, because it's just the pictures that are coming through, not an Estes session. So REM pod there, millimeter there, REM pod down there. We'll just kind of see what we get. There's a lot of weird activity on this floor.
This is weird though, not doing it with the Estes.
Yeah, being able to hear.
Yeah.
So my name's Steve. My friend Dylan's down here in the chair. He's got a device on his head that lets you show him pictures. Basically, you should be able to show him whatever you want to show him. We're going to ask you some questions. And if you could show him pictures of maybe what this hospital used to look like, what you look like, anything like that, we would really appreciate it, okay?
We're not sure how it works for you, so if I'm not supposed to see you for whatever reason, I have a headset on. I can't see.
This REM pod's going off.
Down in the other hallway?
Yep, the one past the elevator.
Yeah.
Are you in this other hall? If you are, can you touch the top of that device again? I could hear it going off. Again, we're just here to communicate with you, okay? Not here to hurt you. Not here to make you leave. You're not in trouble. We're friends with Tanya and Charlie.
Are you scared of the haunted house? Can you see all the stuff they have set up for it?
Are you able to show us maybe what this building looked like or looks like for you now? You able to make a noise for us? Talk to us? Whatever's easiest for you. REM pod again.
Is that the easiest device for you to set off?
If you want, we can use that to communicate. I'll stay over here if you don't want me closer, okay?
Can you show me a picture of what you look like?
Again, we just want to communicate.
I just got like a cold breeze in here.
Really?
Yeah. It was like across my lap though. I have like my hands folded in my lap right now and I just like went over my hands.
Are you near Dylan?
I just got a picture. It's a baby crib.
Really?
Yeah. It's like a baby crib and it looks like there's either clothes or rags like hanging on it.
Because you have this down here. There's one here. This one's got like a sweatshirt in it. Or like a pullover of some sort.
A sweatshirt in it or is it like on the bars?
No, it's like in the middle of it.
Okay.
And then down here, there was another one. Getting my steps in. Are you showing Dylan what room you're in?
Oh, that's weird. And like the bottom of it, it looks like there's almost like grass too.
I think there's more down here. Yeah.
So I can't tell if it's like outside.
Are you in one of the rooms with the crib? Those probably aren't really cribs, but baby holders. Keep making noise, whatever room you might be in. Close the door. Are you able to see us? Or are you only able to hear our voices? We're not really sure how all of this works.
If we're in your way, if you're trying to work, let us know. Oh, I heard that.
Yeah, I don't know which one that was.
I just got a picture. What is that? It's like fading in and out. I can't even really tell. It's like abstract. And there's just like a bunch of different, it's like one of those, what are they called? Rorschach tests? That's so weird.
Can you set off one of those devices again? Seems like that might be the easiest way for you to communicate with us. That's fine. We're just here to talk.
I wonder if they would have come here for like psychological testing.
Probably.
Is that what the ink blot test looked like to you? Is that the image that you saw? One of the ones that you were shown?
Another one again. I think it's the same REM pod. Just down this hall. Are you hanging out over here? Away from us? I just heard faint footsteps. I couldn't tell if they were on the stairs because it didn't sound like carpet.
Was it like the high heels again?
No, that sounded just like regular, like it didn't have that like tone, if that makes sense.
Right, like the click to it?
Yeah. Are you on the stairs?
It's okay if you are. You're not in any trouble.
We're only going to be here for a little while longer tonight. We're going to go upstairs to the 4th floor. Is there anything you want to talk about? Any way we can help you? A message you may have? Something you want to say? We'll do our best to help in any way we can. Tanya doesn't want you to leave. She's glad you're here. She's able to communicate with you. You're helping save this building. It's an important piece of history.
Like we said downstairs, we come all the way from upstate New York just to visit this spot. We bring people here all the time just to talk to you.
Like I said, we're going to be going upstairs to the 4th floor here in a minute. Last time we were here, we heard people talking up there, having a full conversation. Just went off again.
Did it?
Oh, it's pinging. Yep, it's going. It's going. Was that you that we heard last time? Did we hear you talking while we were on the 4th floor? If we did, can you touch that device again? I hear a different beeping. That just went off again. Right before this REM pod went off again, I heard like this different kind of beeping. It sounded like it was coming from downstairs almost.
It's like a different tone?
Yeah. Like a deeper tone. I didn't hear it once the REM pod started going off though.
Right.
I like lost it.
Well, that's like what I heard earlier though.
Right. So you set that off again when I just asked if you're the people we heard upstairs. If it just went off again.
Really?
It just went off again when I said that. So we heard you having a conversation last time, you and somebody else? Or are you all here? Again, just to confirm, can you set off that device again? If you guys were talking last time we were here? We would love to hear it again. It was really, really cool. We're going to come back upstairs, okay? We're going to go to the 4th floor. We would love to hear you again if you want to go up there and talk, okay? If you'll follow us up there, can you set that device off? It just went off.
Really?
Right when I asked that, it went off.
Let's go.
Awesome. You can come upstairs with us, okay? We would love to talk to you a little bit more up there.
Thank you.
That was weird. Yeah, so that's the only time it's been like intelligently going off tonight.
When we talk about upstairs?
Yeah, it's when I said we thought we heard you last time up here, like were you the people that we heard talking, and it went off.
Right.
And I said, okay, just to confirm again, can you do it? And it did. It went off. And I said, okay, do you want to come upstairs with us? And it went off. But yeah, I don't know. It seems like maybe whoever we heard last time is here. They might be on this floor. Maybe they're following us around again. Maybe they'll talk to us when we get upstairs, but let's get up to the 4th floor. Yeah. Let's try Spirit Talker maybe a little bit up there. See if we communicate that way and maybe hear some more voices.
And then we'll have to get into your solo.
Yay.
Awesome.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
All right, guys, we moved up to the top floor now. We're on the 4th floor of the old hospital on College Hill. Now, this spot right here is where we're standing, is where we caught those disembodied voices last time. Sound like a male and a female voice having a conversation.
We have a pretty similar setup right now. We have the note rope going down this hallway where I was standing last time we heard the disembodied voices. We have equipment set up in kind of like the sitting room across the hallway.
Right.
So we want to see what they want to use up here. We're also going to run Spirit Talker to see if we get something through that. But I don't know, it's been a weird night so far.
Yeah, might do some DR60s up here. We're not sure yet.
Yeah.
The weirdest thing about those voices, it sounded like it came over almost like an intercom system. And we walked all through here trying to figure out what it could have been. It was pouring rain. It was 4 a.m. There was nobody outside. It's 4 a.m. right now.
Yeah.
So we'll see if it's going to be a similar situation to that. It almost sounded residual. So if everything's right, maybe it'll happen again. But let's just get into it and see if we can get up here before I do my solo.
Yeah, let's do it. All right. Fire this up quick. There we go. We're in business.
No, we're in Williamson, West Virginia at the old hospital on College Hill.
Where is business?
Not here.
But yeah, so we have the note rope set up here. We also have a REM pod just across the hall down there.
In that room, yeah.
Yeah. See what they want to use.
If there's anybody up here, my name is Steve. This is Dylan. You may recognize us. We've been here before. We were here last year at about this time of the night. There was a knock and then like a laugh. Did you hear it? It was like a, about this time of the night. There was a knock and then like a laugh. Did you hear it? It was like a, about this time of the night. There was a knock and then like a laugh. Did you hear it? It was like a,
Can you walk down this hallway right here? I don't know if you can see them. There's purple lights right there. Similar to last time. If you walk down the hallway, they should change color. It's pretty cool. That's so weird.
what?
I was trying to see if there's like, I mean, they don't have AC here, but it's like, it feels like there's just like a cold breeze like on my neck.
There's nothing up there.
I was looking for
You
like,
must go quickly.
Oh,
where are we going?
to bed, hopefully.
Please.
Why do we need to leave? Is there somebody up here with us?
It was like a cry. Did you hear that?
Faint.
It was like high pitch, yeah, high pitch, like either like a whine or a cry.
Who was talking up here last year? We heard you guys while we were standing right here. Sounds like a gentleman and a woman having a conversation. We didn't really know what you were trying to say.
Couldn't quite make it out. Maybe if you say it again, we can hear you a little bit better.
Speak as loudly as you can, okay? We would love
I
to.
guess you have questions.
That scared
Yes.
me.
Yeah,
I
that's
forgot it was right behind me. Yeah, we do have questions.
We want answers.
Can we have your name? Whoever may be up here, or whoever we heard talking last year?
If you're able to speak again, we'd love to hear it. Be pretty cool.
Samuel. They gave us a name.
Samuel.
Okay.
Again, like we didn't really trust phone apps going into it, but that's
Pretty crazy.
that's weird.
Hi, Samuel. Were you a doctor here? Or a patient? Nurse? Can you tell us?
We have all these devices set up just for you. We came here to talk to you. We would love to learn more about this location, how you were treated here, whether you worked here, whether you just lived in town.
Did you make a noise wherever you are?
Is there another noise down there?
Sounds like movement.
Yeah.
If you're down this hall, can you walk towards the sound of our voice? If you go past these lights on the ground here, all they're going to do is change colors, okay? They're not going to hurt you. We're not going to hurt you. We would love to hear your voice again.
We're going to spend some time up here, and then Steve's going to come into the hospital alone. We're not sure if it's easier to talk to you that way. Phone.
Phone.
Well, it sounded like it was an intercom, too.
Right.
Like,
Yes.
That was in this room.
Is there a phone in there?
I mean, there's a lot of cords and stuff. I don't see a phone.
Right.
I don't know. I don't see like an intercom system in here either, you know?
No. I don't know. That's weird. Do you need a phone? Do you want to call somebody? Maybe somebody's late for their shift? Trying to figure out where they are?
Wrong area.
Wrong area.
Not in there.
Do you want us to find the phone? Is it like a scavenger hunt? I wonder if it's down here.
Did you use the phone to speak through the intercom system?
I don't see anything.
Picture.
Picture.
Do you want us to take pictures?
I mean, last time we got that, we got the shadow at Broadwell.
Yeah.
That'd be kind of cool.
You want us to take some pictures up here? Yeah, I don't see a phone anywhere. Where should we take the pictures?
I don't know. That's weird.
Where do you want us to take the pictures? Make a noise for us. Tell us what room or what hallway to go in. I just like playing that voice over and over again in my head from last time.
Yeah. Because we listened back to it when we first got here. We were sitting in the lobby, like, we forgot how loud it was.
It's like, I'm looking, like, there's no logical
explanation to it.
There wasn't people outside. We looked out the windows. It was pouring rain. It was 4 a.m.
And the way it echoed, too. It was localized.
In here.
Yeah.
It was on this floor. I mean, we were standing, like, right there, and you were right in this doorway.
I was going to say, where were you standing? I said wrong area.
I was here.
I was standing right here.
I'm like this. And Brittany and Trinity were, like, over here by this wall.
Yeah. Because I was facing down this way.
Right.
And for some reason, I thought, like, maybe you played back in DR60 or something.
Right.
So I just didn't pay any mind to it. I was focusing down here.
You went to go get something, like, pick something up from down there.
Yeah. And then, like, we just all realized at the same time it wasn't us.
Yeah, well, because you said, well, like, well, or anything, like, you know what I mean? And we were like, we all said, what was that? Because we thought it was your phone or something, like maybe a video randomly started or something in your pocket.
Right.
And you're like, wait, that wasn't you guys?
Yeah.
Like, that's, as far as like a conversation goes, that's the loudest and like most definite conversation I think I've ever heard.
Yeah.
Like disembodied voices, yeah, we've heard before, but like, you could clearly tell multiple people, male, female, having a conversation.
And it's one of those things too, it's like when you have other people to validate it.
Right.
It's like, if it's just us, it's just a story, right? Luckily we caught it on camera.
Right.
Luckily we had 2 other people here with us that experienced it with us, you know?
Because I remember Brittany saying, she's like, I've never experienced something like that. And it's just one of those things, like, it doesn't happen.
Right.
It does not happen.
Unless
we're in the same spots we were. Are you able to talk to us again or speak out loud? Do you remember talking when we were up here?
Because you were saying during Estes, there was like a male and a female going back and forth.
Well, then the REM pod downstairs was only going off when I was bringing that up. And I said, oh, do you want to come up here again? And it went off.
I don't know. It seems like there's either something residual here or something that it doesn't remember us.
Right.
And then there's the people who do remember us. A little bit of both. Oh, no probe.
Just at the end here.
Yeah. I think like the second or third one also went off. I like caught it out of the corner of my eye.
Can you do that again? Can you get near that so that the other ones light up now?
I don't know.
Do you want to talk to us through these little silver boxes that we have? If you're not able to speak out loud to us this time, that's okay.
Do I scare you?
Do I scare you?
No. I said cautiously. Not yet.
Do you want to scare us? If you want to scare us, slam a door.
Well, I mean...
That's what I wonder, though. I wonder if, like, once the haunted house, like, starts getting set up, they're just like...
Right.
You know?
Or they play into it.
I mean, I hate haunted houses.
Me too.
I probably wouldn't stick around, but...
It's probably different when you're doing the scaring.
That's true, yeah.
And you're invisible.
Yeah. You kind of got the leg up on him.
It's a cool perk.
Cheat code.
Do you want to scare us? Is that what you're trying to do? I'm gonna knock. Are you able to? Nope, up again.
Again?
A couple of them just went off, like 2 or 3 of them.
Do you want one of us to go down there?
I mean, because you were in that doorway last time.
That's true.
All right, we're gonna go back just how we were last time, okay? Can you say something for us? Are you able to do that?
Whole thing just went up.
The whole rope went off. Like maxed out.
Yeah.
Thank you. If you're in that hallway. What do you say? Want to do like one EVP up here?
Yeah, give it a shot. That's what I wondered too. Like the entire night they've been trying to set up these devices. They've been trying to talk to us, and it's gotta be so frustrating. Watch the entire night they watched us.
Okay. We're gonna let you talk now, okay? We have these devices that should be able to record your voice. If you're speaking out loud to us again, we cannot hear you right now. We're sorry if you're trying to communicate and we can't hear you, okay? We're trying everything we can. That's why we have these devices. We're gonna give you the chance, okay? So I'm gonna count to 3. You come up into this device and speak into it as loudly and as clearly as you can. There's one right here on this ledge.
I'm going to here.
And there's one right there on that little counter in there, okay? So again, the count of 3, come up and speak into it as loud as you can. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
I love this. Castle.
1, 2, 3. Let's
see what we got.
They said I love this as soon as we started doing the EVP, so maybe this is their easiest way to communicate with us right now.
Big DR60 fan.
Right? Nothing super clear.
No.
Maybe some like undertone whispering.
Fail.
Fail. They're like, ah, shit.
I gave my,
tried.
try.
Well, maybe they did.
College try, College Hill.
Oh my God, they did.
Oh my
it.
God.
Maybe they did though. Like maybe they actually tried.
Yeah.
They're like, we were talking, like it didn't work. It failed. Like this failed. We tried, but it didn't work.
Right. Yeah. So this one picked up. Something right there.
Yeah. Shut the F up.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
So possibly, it sounds like maybe shut the F up.
Right. That's consistent with what we got all night.
Right. Get out.
Like,
leave.
get out. I don't know.
You don't want to talk to us tonight? You tired of people? Again, if you're trying to speak out loud or you're trying to use this equipment, here.
Here.
Are you here? But you don't want to talk to us up here right now.
That's fine if that's the case.
Unless I get it on the thing.
In the wood?
And then I have to come back up here.
Oh.
Then it's not fine.
That'd be rough.
All right, well, it's about that time. Let's head downstairs. Let's do the random number generator and see what floor I end up on.
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's go.
All right, guys, we're getting ready for Steve's solo here. We're gonna do the same thing. Random number generator app. We're gonna see what floor he's getting sent to. Hopefully not the 4th floor, because we just said that we're gonna leave them alone.
I don't want to go up there.
But
I also don't want to go in the basement.
Basement's scary.
I think floor 2 is best option. I want to go floor 2.
But it seems like the activity was a little bit better when we were alone. So I don't know. Let's find out. Give it a little spin.
Floor 2. Pick number 2, my lord.
Pick number 1, basement. What is it?
Mother.
No way.
Oh my God. I think I
Guys, drop a like. He's going to the basement.
Don't drop a like.
Drop a like. Well, I mean, I'm sure the basement isn't going to be really dark and scary for you. At least you have to film an IR.
I saw the shadow and the REM pod went off and we heard all those weird noises and the footsteps and...
Door opens on its own and...
Great.
Besides all that, though, you'll probably be fine.
Well, you enjoy outside.
It's nice out, actually.
I'm gonna go inside.
Sun's gonna rise in like in 2 hours, so.
Let's go. That's locked. I grabbed the wrong door. All right. How fun. I can't believe I got the basement. That like actually makes me pretty upset. It's so dark down there. Close this for safekeeping, I guess. Well, oh my God. I forgot that thing was in here. They're getting ready for their haunted house. Why? Why is that a thing? Oh my God. All right. Stairwell to the basement. Let's go. All right, once I get down, oh, an arm. Once I get down here, I will turn off the light, I guess. All right, so let's get over here in this hallway where we were hearing stuff earlier, I guess. And, oh, that's not creepy. And we'll go from there. All right, so let's get into IR. My name's Steve. If you don't remember, I was down here earlier with my friend Dylan. I'm alone now, okay? I'm just here to talk to you. Not here to make you leave. You're not in trouble. I'm just here to ask you some questions, okay? I know we've been in here for a while tonight, asking you questions and bothering you. We don't mean to annoy you. We're just trying to figure out what happens after we pass away. Are you able to hear me right now? That was a stupid question. How are they going to answer that if they can't hear me? Are you able to see me right now? It's weird, like, obviously there's a lot of hallways and rooms and different areas down here, but it has a different vibe tonight. It doesn't feel like super unwelcoming or like over the top creepy for a basement of a haunted hospital. It seems actually pretty calm down here, which is kind of what we were saying earlier. There's times when we come down here and it feels very occupied, but right now it feels pretty calm. If you make a noise wherever you are, I can come down there and try to ask you some questions. There's just a knock down there. You want me to come down by the x-ray room? I can do that. All right, well, let's go this way a little bit, I guess. Okay. Did you want me in this room? It's weird because like this door over here, I don't know if you guys can see, yeah, that door over there, that's the one that we saw open by itself a little bit. There was a group of like 6 or 7 of us in here and we watched it open maybe a foot and a half by itself. And it's a heavy door and it sticks on the carpet a little bit, so it doesn't open very easily. It was actually really, really crazy. And that was a couple years ago. I don't think that was last year. So it was a wild experience, but this area is just usually one of the most active spots in the hospital, which would have made sense because it would have been very busy here back then. I heard a noise down here, so you wanted me to come down here? You wanted me in the x-ray room? Are you the person that opened this door when we were here? Are you the person that opened this door when we were here? Are you the person that opened this door when we were here? That sounded like a kid. That sounded like a little kid. Hello? That sounded like a little kid in the hallway. I don't know if it was like a giggle or like a cry. Yo, that was terrible. Oh my God. Hello? I don't know what that was. That was 100% in this building though. That sounded like it was right out there in the hallway. Are you okay? I mean, think about it though, right? Like after this was a hospital, it was also a doctor's office, and they had pediatric patients here. So there was kids here. A lot of kids cry when they go to the doctors, whether they're sick, whether they're hurt, whether they're scared. A lot of them cry. And when I got the Estes upstairs earlier, it sounded like a little kid asking for their mom. Like, Mom, is that you? So like, maybe just a scared kid or a sick kid. Are you okay? Can I help you? I'm down in the x-ray room. No offense, but if a little kid walks in that room right now, we're gonna have some issues. I'm gonna be leaving soon, okay? So if you need help, you gotta let me know. Of course, now the basement comes alive when I'm down here alone in the dark. Awesome. Let's show you guys what I see right now. Hold on. So, IR, no IR. That's really unfortunate. All right. Before I go upstairs in a minute, I'm going to ask you a few questions, okay? I have this device in my hand. It should be able to record your voice, and I should be able to hear whatever you say a little bit easier. So if you can come down to the x-ray room and speak into this device, I would really appreciate it, okay? I'm going to set it right here on this bed. So feel free to come on down. Get as close to it as you can. Speak as loudly and as clearly as you can, okay? I'm going to ask you a few questions. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Did I just hear you out in the hallway? Can you come down here to the x-ray room? Could you tell me your name? Can you say the word Williamson? One, 2, 3. Let's see if they say anything.
Can I just hear you out in the hallway? Can you come down here to the x-ray room? Please tell me your name. Can you say the word Williamson?
Let's say it super fast.
Please tell me your name. Can you say the word Williamson?
Williamson? That sounds like it says Williamson right after I asked for it.
Can you say the word Williamson?
Williamson? That says it. Okay. So it sounds like there may be a couple of things like whispered after some of the other questions, but that last one definitely sounds like it says Williamson, which would lead it to be an intelligent spirit that's down here. And we've got a little bit of both tonight, a little bit of residual, a little bit intelligent. So that's interesting. I'm gonna step out in the hallway here where I heard the little kids cry or laugh, wherever it was. I'm gonna go out there, I'm gonna ask a few more questions, and then that'll be it here at Old Hospital. So let's head out that way. All right, I'm coming back out in the hallway. That's not creepy. Baby carriage? What is that called? Bassinet? Is that what that is? I have no idea. A baby holder. Another baby holder. All right, I'm out here in the hallway, okay? Think I heard you a minute ago. So I'm gonna ask you a few questions, all right? Again, if you can, please come up to this device and speak as loudly and as clearly as you can. This will be the last time before I leave, okay? Oh my God. All right. Did I get stuck on something? There's nothing here.
It literally, okay. It literally just felt like something tugged my shirt right here. Just like this, like straight down right here. That was so weird. That was such a weird sensation. I thought I got stuck on something. I don't know what I could have got stuck on. But my first reaction was like, it was almost like if my shirt got hung up on like a doorknob or like, you know what I mean? Like a handle to something. It pulled it like straight down. That was so bizarre. Oh, I didn't really like that. Okay. I guess I'll do them here. That it literally was almost like it was like trying to stop me. Like I was walking and it pulled it straight down. Like, hey, stop here. Oh, that was uncomfortable actually. All right, now that my heart's racing, I'm gonna put this on here. All right, if you just touched me, come on over here, okay? And please speak into this device as loudly and as clearly as you can. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Did you just pull on my shirt right here? Are you lost? Can you please tell me your name? Before I leave, can you say goodbye or good night? One, 2, 3. Let's see what they said. That's got me a little bit shaken up. I'm not gonna lie. Like I got the sweats, got the cold sweats now. All right, let's play this back and we'll get out of this basement. Here we go.
Did you just pull on my shirt right here? Are you lost? Can you please tell me your name? Before I leave.
What?
My shirt right here? Are you lost? Can you please tell me your
Is that
name?
like get out of here?
Did you just pull on my shirt right here? Are you lost? Can you please tell me your name? Before I leave, can you say goodbye or good night?
Nothing after that. So maybe just like a get out of here. Not super clear. Something definitely pulled on my shirt. Like that like actually took my breath for a second. Cause it took me a second to like my brain to process that there was nothing for me to get stuck on, right? My brain went to, oh, you're stuck on a door handle or you're stuck on a cabinet knob or something, but it was on the opposite side of my body. It wasn't near this. So I don't know, but what a weird ending to the night. It was relatively quiet down here earlier. I hear the little kid's voice now. Something pulls on my shirt, maybe a couple EVPs. This place is weird. It's such a strange location. It never really lets us down. I'm excited that we got to come back here. I'm excited to come back here again later this year, but let's get upstairs. Let's meet up with Dylan and wrap this up. All right, guys, with me finishing my solo, that is officially a wrap here on our return to the old hospital on College Hill.
You were just filling me in a little bit. It seems like, again, with the solo, they were a lot more responsive than they were when we were both together.
Yeah, it's interesting because last time we were here, the voices that we got were definitely adults. They were male and female. Tonight, the activity kind of seemed to center around possibly kids.
Which is weird. I feel like that's something new. I mean, locations change all the time, so maybe that's something we'll experience, when we come back here for events and more investigations. Yeah. But I think we need to get on the road, get some sleep. It's been a long weekend. We were at the West Virginia Paracon. It was a great time, but I'm excited to get back on the road, get some sleep, and see what the next location has in store for us.
Let's do it, guys. It is October, spooky season for these videos, so I hope you guys are enjoying them. We'll see you guys again next week for another haunted location. Let's get out of here.